Hello, good morning everyone. Further, we will be discussing about various type of procurement process. There are two types of procurement process. One is procurement for stock versus consumption. Second one is external versus internal procurement. So what is this external and internal procurement? We'll see in detail. So in the external procurement, stock versus consumption is going to come. So what all you stock, the material in the stores, that it has to be consumed. So you have to keep on increasing or decreasing the amount of quantity received or issued in order a material for stock, the material must have master record within the system. So before procuring any material, there must be a master record. What was the inflow, about the quality, how it was consumed, all those details must be there. So procurement for direct consumption. When the procurement is for direct consumption, it should specify the consumption purpose. To order a material for consumption, you must have a master record within the system, so that with the master record, you'll be able to go with the procurement and you see what is direct consumption, what is indirect consumption. So based on that, you are going to decide. So further discussing about internal and external procurement. So internal procurement, it is for large corporate organizations. They may own multiple separate businesses or companies. So internal procurement is getting the materials and service for identical companies. If it is for external procurement, it is procuring goods or service from external vendor. There are three basic forms of external procurement supported by the purchasing component of the IT system. One-time order are generally used for material and services that are ordered irregularly. So when we go with contract, there will be longer term contract. So longer term means the negotiations will be there related to the pricing and the delivery term. So their agreement will be there about the supply of the material in the regular interval. So what is special procurement? So in the special procurement, you are supposed to take care of the stocks which are needed in special and kept in particular location. So here you cannot simply store the material, but special attention has to be given for the procurement. And also in the stock, you have to take care of the components of your store. So here the materials in the store premises, it must be kept in proper location and utilize the material as when all it is needed. So third party processing may happen. So third party processing is, it is purchase requisition and purchase orders and sales orders will be there. So further pipeline handling, in the pipeline handling, what you are supposed to do is, for example, if you need oil and water, so whenever it is needed, as on that day it has to be needed. For example, there is a processing department, they need water to bleach the cloths along with mixing with the starch, means then you have to get the water with required quantity, so that you will be able to do the processing of the cloths. So like this, pipeline handling is when all they need immediately some of the things that has to be procured immediately. For example, if you are running a boiler, you need coconut shells for getting the required heat inside the boiler, it has to be procured immediately. So like this, pipeline handling of the material happens. So all these things are coming under special procurement. So further, if we discuss about the returnable stock, so companies order goods from different vendors. So once it is delivered, it will be simply kept inside our house. Once it is not disposed, you have to think of returning those things. So that must be given back to the vendor when it is not used. For that, they'll be taking back money from the vendor. So further, if you go with the subcontracting, in the subcontracting, what they'll give the overall part of the company product to the vendor, so that they're going to produce and give it. Further, stock transfer using stock transport order. It is needed goods are procured and supplied within a company. One plant orders the goods internally from another plant. Goods are procured with a special type of purchase order. So here you'll be able to stock the material when all it is needed You are going to transfer the goods to the stack transport order where all it is required.